Welcome everyone to West Catholic Live, a show about all the great things happening here at West Catholic High School. I'm John Gonzalez, and as always, I'm joined by your principal and your friend, Mr. Tony Fisher. Tony, how you doing?
I'm well, John. Thank you for asking. It's an exciting week around here, being the last week of the quarter, right? So, kids are scrambling, teachers jamming stuff in. We had a couple of students in the studio who I'm sure are worrying about tests and other things that teachers are putting on right before the end of the quarter.
They're shaking their head no.
It's an exciting time, and it's JP2 week.
Yes.
A whole bunch of visitors. So good to be back in studio to share all that information with everybody.
Yes, it is indeed. Thanks again for joining us online here every Wednesday on Facebook Live as well as YouTube. We're streaming every Wednesday at 3 o'clock. You can catch this show if I'm here or Mr. Fisher. Sometimes we have special guests as well.
Yeah.
Either way, you can definitely find us on podcast as well. So Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or wherever you get your podcasts, you can find us. Just search for West Catholic Live. Now, on this week's show, we're celebrating, as you mentioned, our patron saint, Pope John Paul II.
Yep.
But we also have some other segments. We'll be talking to our students from Germany.
Yeah.
We have 11
One more
of them.
week left.
One more week left. Cam Burns will be stopping by. Fly High Sports Update to talk about what's happening with sports.
Yep.
Coach Grove, we share an interview with him. He was a guest with Tom Mikowski and Joe Sack from the Michigan Sports Radio Network. And we'll have that interview. And then your friend, Jan Biertes, that guy's tall.
Jan.
That guy is tall. You'll see how I look so short when he comes on the video screen. But before we get to all that, it is time for the weekly chatter.
That's right, John, the segment where we let everybody know the news and tidbits about what's going on in West Catholic in the community. So let's say, what do we got first?
Well, first, we also want to say thank you to all the students that have been in the building the last couple of days, right? The middle schoolers?
Absolutely. You mean our fifth grade visit?
We had the fifth grade takeover on Friday last week.
We did. What a great experience. And we had a ton of West Catholic students that helped out. So for them to be able to interact with all those fifth graders was very exciting times. I think the kids had a great time. I've heard a lot of good feedback. 300 students in the building. So
that was on Friday. And then last night, what do we have?
Last night we had Experience West, a new and informative session that we put together to help parents when they're deciding whether kids are going to go to high school. So we had a higher number than expected show up, and it was a really good evening. So if you have questions or you missed it or you want to know anything about West Catholic because you're still deciding where your student's going to go next year, you're more than welcome to call us in the main office, or you can call our director of admissions, Julie Wilmer, and we'll get back to you as soon as possible.
We sure will. I had a great time both last Friday with the fifth graders and then last night's event for Experience West. Now, in other West Catholic news, we had our winners in the household pumpkin carving contest.
Yeah, congratulations to PO Community for winning our household's pumpkin carving contest. They had top 3 pumpkins.
Wow.
Out of like 5, right? You got to pick it up in the other communities, I think, in the arts. And congratulations to Tim O'Brien and Trace Tanis for creating the winning design. Now,
butter braids are a thing, right?
Yeah, every year they are a thing. I've had them a couple different times, and the seniors are selling their butter braids. So orders are now being taken to benefit the senior all-night party. Butter braids come as a homemade tasting frozen pastry dough.
That's right.
Lots of different flavors too.
Yes.
And there are 6 delicious flavors to be exact. So talk to your favorite senior and order your butter braids. Orders are due November 8th.
My favorite is the apple cinnamon, by the way.
Is it?
Yeah.
I think I like the raspberry.
Raspberry's pretty good too. We should have a taste test when they all come in.
I like that. Let's get some order.
We have a couple important masses we want to let you know about coming up to honor the members of our West Catholic community. On November 8th at 7 p.m., we'll have our annual Alumni Memorial Mass in the Maria Goretti Chapel. Please join us as we remember students, faculty, alumni West Catholic who have passed on. We also have the Veterans Day Mass coming up on Friday, November 11th. We'll be having, of course, our all-school Mass at 10:20 a.m. But we want to make sure that you know that this is a special Mass to honor our veterans. So this is open to the public, and we'd love to see you there. After the Mass, there will be a luncheon for veterans as a thank you for their service. So keep an eye out for more information about how to RSVP for this event. I'm sure it'll be in the weekly chatter.
Yeah, definitely keep getting the word out there. Bishop Wachowiak comes. He really enjoys coming to do the mass with the veterans, and then staying after to hang out and chat with them. So.
And speaking of the weekly chatter, if you do not subscribe, we want you to subscribe. It's really easy to do. Just go to grwestcatholic.org, click on the Explore tab, and then scroll down to newsletter and announcement, and it will tell you exactly how to subscribe.
Yeah, and it looks great, right? We reinvented it a little bit. There's a lot more digital imagery and
videos,
stories. So we would encourage you to share with others too how to sign up for that.
Yeah, please subscribe. We'd love to have you along for the ride. All right, you know what? We have some German students, and a video. We talked to 3 of the students who stopped by here to the studio to share kind of their journey so far of what they've experienced at West Catholic. So let's play the clip.
Hi, I'm Lisa.
I'm Anna. I'm Evelyn. We are 3 students of 11 students from Germany. We have been here for 3 weeks.
We love learning about the American culture and what life is like in high school.
And we almost like everything.
One of the things that we did was going to the Sleeping Bear Dunes,
visiting the football games,
and we went to Lake Michigan.
The most thing that I liked here was the culture and how nice the people are. They always ask me how my day was, and they always give me compliments.
Yeah, I also love the American people. They are so nice, and I love the school system with the classes, and you get to know a lot of different people.
Yeah, same, like both. And they almost say everything.
The most interesting thing I learned was probably how to fly an airplane, because that was a gift from my host family to me, and I really appreciate it. So thank you again.
My favorite foods were tacos, and it's still pizza.
Going to the football games was really exciting and funny, and I really liked the atmosphere and how everything works.
On behalf of all German students, we want to thank everyone for this amazing journey here, especially our host families, Miss Garrison, just everyone who was involved in this project to make it happen. And yeah, it was an amazing journey for all of us.
Ciao, Kakao!
Yeah, truly been a delight. It seems like just yesterday I was in the MAC welcoming these students at like whatever it was, 9 o'clock at night to meet the host families after a long flight. And they really have been a delight. They've had a really good impression among our students.
Yeah.
They've been great to have, truly a blessing to be able to have this program. And like they said, we're thankful to all the host families and certainly Ms. Garrison and Ms. Annabelle, Ms. Kneibel for putting in all the work to help the program run. So truly a delight. Gonzo, you also caught up, I think, with Cam, a little bit of Fly High Sports. Got a lot going on, the end of fall, start of winter sports.
Oh my gosh, it's so busy. I love checking in with Cam. His Fly High Sports podcast and show is out every Thursday. So we have him come in today to kind of tease what's coming up on the show, but also fill you in on what's happening in West Catholic sports. So let's play the clip. Hey, there he is, Cammy B. Let's get to some of the big news this week, because we've got a football game on Friday, and of course, you'll have the full wrap up on Fly High Sports tomorrow on Thursday. But let's get the lowdown on tickets, Cammy.
Yeah, absolutely. So obviously, everyone knows big week. It's postseason time. So we have a couple games. We have Friday football. 7 p.m. kickoff. You can get your tickets at gofan.co. So that would bring you to their website, GoFan website. Again, it's gofan.co. And then there's a little search bar where you can type in West Catholic High School, and that will bring you to all of our postseason games. So there you will see the game for Friday, and then the game volleyball on Tuesday next week. So again, gofan.co, and you can see and purchase your tickets online at that website there.
Awesome. Any other sports taking place this weekend?
This weekend, yes. So we have cross country. They're running in their regionals this weekend. And then I think there's start of some winter sports coming up next week, early next week as well. We could definitely talk more about that tomorrow on Fly High, though.
Can't wait for that. Let's see. Tell us, people, real quick about Fly High Sports in case they haven't tuned in yet.
So Fly High Sports, it's an awesome all sports segment where you can get your updates and any news that may be happening. My co-host Emma Christian is a senior, and she does an awesome job, but she gives a little bit of the student section or game details, such as if we're having a blackout, she will be the news bearer of that. She's also our student section leader. So it's been fun watching her grow on Fly High Sports and taking that role and being a leader at the school for the students.
All right. Anything else you want to add as we wrap up the sports segment here on West Catholic Live?
Of course. Let's go West, right? Go West. Big week. It's postseason. Let's go. It's time to compete.
Go West indeed. All right. Thanks a lot, Cam B.
Yep, thank you.
All right. Thanks, Gonzo, for that quick interview with DJ Cammy B.
That's right.
About Fly High Sports. I think the most important takeaway is you can't come to buy tickets at the window for the postseason play. Even though it's been a few years, people still are getting accustomed to having to buy them online and then showing their phone at the door or something to that effect. So, all right. And then we also got a good interview with Coach.
Yeah, we talked about Coach Grove. We talked to him. He mentions obviously the playoff games coming up. Like last week, you filled in for me as co-host of the football update, and then 2 weeks ago, Tim Naraki, one of our teachers, filled in. This week we had Tom Mikowski and Joe Sack from Michigan Sports Radio fill in and interview Coach. So this is a fun interview. If you want to catch the whole podcast, you can listen to it online on the West Catholic Football Update. It is all there right now. But here's a little snippet of what they had to say. So let's play the clip.
Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to West Catholic Sports Football Update. Tom Mikowski, along with my buddy Joe Sack at Michigan Sports Radio. Hey, Joe, how are you doing today?
Hey, Tom, fantastic. Exciting time of the year always for football for West Catholic.
Absolutely is. Well, we're really excited to be joined, as usual, by Coach Landon Grove. How you doing, Coach?
I'm doing really well. I'm excited. It's playoff time, so there's always a little bit of a extra bit of excitement around the whole state of Michigan, and we're excited to be one of the select teams that are still playing, and got to go to practice yesterday and get to go to practice the rest of this week, and hope to earn another Monday.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, first of all, we just want to say congratulations on the OK Blue Conference Championship. Job well done here in your first year at Coach at West Catholic. I guess as you started the summer with the students, is this something you expected really from day one?
Yeah, I mean, if we're being honest, that was one of our goals, is to win the conference. And it was something that we never really thought was unachievable. We thought if we did things the right way, worked hard like we've been working since I got here in February, that it would translate, and it did. And we're grateful for that. And it's the first time that's happened here in 2015, share or outright. And we're honored to share it with Fruitport, who, as we all found out, is a really talented football team. Our kids worked really hard to get it, and we celebrated it. But now it's on to this week in the playoffs. So we certainly were expecting to compete for it. You never just go out assuming you're going to win them. Winning is not normal, and winning championships is certainly not normal either. So we were really we're excited to have it. We're honored to share it with Fruitport. And we're on to the next phase of our goals.
Love.
That it?
I think that's it.
That's it.
That's
right.
it.
Thanks,
More,
Coach
right?
Grove. Yep. Thanks, Joe Sack and Tom. I appreciate it, and all the work that you do each and every week to bring West Catholic football into people's homes on the radio. So great guys. I remember having both their sons and basketball stuff. So it's fun to have them. So we also caught up with Jan.
We did. Jan Beertheis. He walked in here. He had to duck in under the door there. But he is a great guy. I got to meet him this summer and into the fall, where we would do updates on the Facebook page about the construction projects taking place. Everything's pretty much wrapped up, but I thought I would have him come in one last time to just, talk about what the experience has been like for him. It's fun to get to know someone like Jan, who has become a friend of the community. Yep. And he also talks about in the podcast, because we have a full podcast with him, where he talks more about his personal life and so forth. he was able to go to
Awesome.
Falcon Awards.
Yes, I talked to him for a little bit. there.
Yeah, and had a
Very cool.
blast. I heard you did a good job too, by the way.
Thank you. Yeah, it was a lot of fun. It's easy to do and so organized and well prepared and well done. You know?
We were well prepared.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's check in with Jan Beertheis here from Rockford Construction. Let's play the clip. So Jan, just tell me real quick, what has it been like for you to be back here at West Catholic and work on this latest project, just being on campus, seeing the students, working with administration, seeing the teachers and the coaches? What has it been like for you personally?
Personally, it's been a great experience. So, Mike Van Gessel is the owner of our company. I've worked with him just under 30 years, and I really get an insight into sort of his high school days and the support that he got and those types of things. It's really a unique environment here.
Mm-hmm.
I remember the very first time I came here, it wasn't anything quite like I'd seen before. And I would say like the community involvement. And then now in this case, most of my trade contractors have some connection, their sons are playing football,
Right.
something like that. So it's just been overall just a great experience. And once again, reworking with Cindy and her team and then meeting you, of course, and doing the podcast,
Yeah.
it's been a novelty and kind of fun for me.
Well, I love though that you took you were here and you're like, hey, Miss T's ticket booth needs a little love, right?
Yes.
So you took it upon yourself saying, hey, I can put a little bit of elbow grease and fix this up for you as well.
Yeah, I did. It just came upon me to do it. I saw it right away. And I worked in it. I worked in it last time a little bit, and this time I had the time, and it came to me as an idea. Let's fix this up. I knew a little bit about her story, but not the whole story. And actually, I went to the Falcons award night,
Awesome.
and I got to meet her. And she was honored in there. And that was a good one for me. It was really cool. I didn't realize, I guess, the total impact that would have been because you just do the right thing. You want to do it. You want it to look good. I knew it needed to look better in general, and I do have a skill set. And I actually haven't done laminate for about 10 years probably. So I definitely had to dust off some tools. And if you do go in there, I got a nice laminate seam. It came together pretty good. So I am proud of it. So,
We're really happy to have you around campus this fall and all the work that you've done here with Rockford Construction.
I'm real proud of Rockford Construction. We do a lot of great projects. And over the years, we'll do like a company event and they'll highlight a couple of projects. And any single one of them is like, wow, that's an amazing large project. And I've been in the position in the superintendent role most of my career where they just, here's the drawings, here's the project, it's bid out, go work on this. And that's just great value because I get to do what I like, which is manage construction. So it's awesome.
All right. Thanks, John, for interviewing Jan. And Jan, thank you for taking the time. As you said, it's a full podcast where, Jan talks about even the people, other community members, maybe who he worked with, some of the construction crews and teams that he worked with. So really been a blessing to have Jan at West Catholic a number of different times. In fact, he helped with what's now our studio when we built the Max. So always great to have Jan on campus, but thanks for catching up with him.
No problem.
All right, that's it for West Catholic Live this week. Thank you for joining us. We hope you have a wonderful and safe rest of the week. We'll hopefully see you Friday night. Go Falcons.
Go West.
Tears falling down at the party. Saddest little baby in the room. Fears, tell me fears, don't get me started. I get a little gray hair for every scare you share. Those aren't meant to bend. No, those aren't meant to bend. Those aren't meant to bend. No, those aren't meant to bend. Those aren't meant to bend. No.